the matter against the 23-year-old arrested in connection with the Reiger Park mass shooting will not be placed on the court roll. The suspect was expected to appear in the Boksburg Magistrates Court today. He was apprehended on Monday following an investigation by the anti-gang unit. Meanwhile, a second suspect has been called in for questioning by police in connection with the drive-by mass shooting at the weekend in Reiger Park, east of Johannesburg. Police are questioning the 18-year-old suspect in connection with the gruesome crime. 6 people, including 3 women, were killed and 3 others were injured. For more on this, we cross live to SABC News reporter Neria Hlakotsa, who's at the Boksburg Magistrates Court. A very good afternoon to you, Neria. We understand that some developments since 6 people were gunned down and at the weekend. Talk to us about the latest.
We have been told that the matter against the 23-year-old will not be placed on the court roll. Of course, at this minute, we do not know the reasons. The court has told us that we should speak to the National Prosecuting Authority to understand the reasons as to why this is happening. I must tell you that we have been here the whole day, and the whole day the prosecution here was telling us that they're still studying the docket. So one can only wonder that it has to do perhaps with the docket itself, but we will definitely get more information from the NPA regarding this. But I want to bring in a resident from Reiger Park who has also been here since morning, hoping to see this suspect appearing here in court, and also who just found out now that he will in fact not be appearing. Esther, thank you so much for joining us. You were here with us since morning, hoping to see this 23-year-old suspect. And now we are hearing that the suspect will not be appearing. As a resident who witnessed this crime in Reiger Park, as somebody who even lives there, how are you feeling about this?
I am very much disappointed. However, I am disappointed in my own people. Unfortunately, in a court of law, evidence speaks. I want to thank the law enforcement for working around the clock for justice, but unfortunately the most important role player did not play their role, and that is the members that were active at the crime scene. The people that can answer the who, what, when, how. Where are they? They're the only ones that can help us with this case. I mean, there's mothers, fathers, sisters, daughters that's going to be buried. And it looks like we're not going to get justice. And why? Because community members are too scared to speak up. And then tomorrow, we want to blame the cops for not doing their job, whereas they are doing their job. But unfortunately, it takes teamwork for justice to prevail.
Esther, thank you so much for your time. There you have it from a resident from Reiger Park. And you must remember that this mass shooting left people dead. You must remember that at least 6 people were killed during this. And you know, when we're speaking to Esther and some of the people that were here, they were saying this is indeed a shock for Reiger Park, and it's something they haven't seen in a while. However, like I said, we will try to get hold of the NPA to understand what is happening when it comes to this matter and why this 23-year-old did not make it to the dock. But also, as you also mentioned earlier on, there are reports also that another suspect in connection with this matter has been taken in for questioning. We also want to get that from the police, just to understand how far that process is. So as we can see right now, police are on the ground trying to capture these suspects, but like the residents of Reiger Park are saying, all they want to see is justice at the end of the day.